everything away from you. And I don't care how tough you are. I will keep hurting you again and again and again until I knock you down. Because I am your life. That was my life screaming in my ears on the chest. But until that moment, ladies and gentlemen, my life was like a dream come true. I graduated with an MBA with honors. I found a job. I used to go to office on time. And I worked really hard for 2 years, built my own savings, and finally I even got married to the girl I loved. Life first. Together we lived life to the fullest. I worked for 6 hours, my wife shopped for 6 hours. We spent hours laughing, we spent hours eating together, we spent hours shopping together, we even spent hours fighting together, and when we were finished fighting, we went back to shopping again. That was simply perfect. Until the moment I received this. We regret to inform you that the management has decided to discontinue your employment. I didn't deserve this. How could they do this to me? I just spent all my savings on my wedding. I barely had anything left. Desperate for a job, I applied in various companies for various positions. But despite being an MBA, couldn't find a job for months. My credit card bills were mounting. I had not paid my house rent for a few months, and my landlord was getting ready to throw me out. I barely had enough money to buy food. Most of the people I knew asked me, Rafiq, what are you going to do? It was the same question which people asked Muhammad Ali just before his match in 1974. It was the match of the century. On my right, the challenger weighing 216 pounds from Louisville, Kentucky, Muhammad Ali. And on my left, weighing 220 pounds from Maxwell, Texas, the world heavyweight champion, George Foreman. The match began. And millions of fans sat at the edge of their seat and watched the match. One was huge and an invincible ogre. The other was past his best. He was old, he was slow, with question marks on his stamina and ability. And as expected, during the match, Ali was getting hit. And there was one time he got hit by a blow so hard that it almost knocked him off his feet. But while he stood, he got hit one more time, and this time Ali was knocked off his feet. He staggered to the ropes, and he fell on the ropes. Everyone watching Ali that night knew This was the sign of his defeat. Ali did something amazing that night. While leaning on those ropes, he stayed on those ropes and waited for an opportunity to use those ropes to spring back up. And he hit his opponent. Every time he got hit, he went out to the ropes, he leaned on them, used the ropes to spring back up, and knocked his opponent. That night, Muhammad Ali became the world heavyweight champion for the second time. I knew what I was going to do. I was going to use this as an opportunity to come back better than ever, to make myself better than I was before. If it wasn't for those difficult months in my life, today, I wouldn't be working for one of the biggest beverage companies in the world, Coca-Cola. Ladies and gentlemen, there will be times when you will be faced with extreme obstacles and setbacks that will make you reconsider your ability to overcome them. And they will push you so hard that you will be forced to lean onto those ropes of frustration and hopelessness. But while on those ropes, it's up to you to stay there or to use those ropes to spring back up and defeat them with a knockout punch